I don't want to bother the bride the week of her wedding, but I would wager if we called her, she would probably not say that same thing.
Week.
No, you won't.
Can I tell you my dilemma today?
Ooh, what is it?
Go
we
ahead.
have a show meeting at like 10:30, and I'm thinking that I could wait here, or I could try to rush home, get the dogs out, and that way I can go to the gym after the meeting. Because otherwise, if I stay here, stay for the meeting, then go to the gym, then I'm risking it with the dogs because dogs haven't been out since like 3:30. Do you know what I mean? So we're talking like 7 hours to push into 8 hours.
I'm always a fan of working it out to go to the gym. This is what I did last time we had a meeting. I was like, and I hear you. I don't want to go to the gym.
No, I meant like the dogs though. You have somebody at home let the dogs out. Your dog out.
That's
I'm
true.
saying for me.
I was just worried about you getting to the gym because my fiance's a trainer.
It's more so like having the dogs stay inside. Like I'm in my head now. Like if I could leave with plenty of time, then be ready to go and not be worried about, and then take more time at the gym because I'm not worried about the dogs having not been outside for 8 hours.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
here's
my
the
logic.
thing. You can be in your you can be in their car. You won't be able to actively engage with the meeting.
Which is a minor problem.
I was gonna say like that kind of defeats the purpose a little bit.
we can compensate for you.
I'm like a time person. I'm OCD about time where I like plan ahead towards like if I leave now, it's gonna take this long, and then by the time I figure it out, I'm like I don't want to do it anymore. Like going out, if it's ever like I'm gonna go out and it's like but it's gonna take me this long to get there, and I'll probably stay for this long. I just do like the time math and then psych myself out. That is my.
I'm going 50 miles an hour.
Right? No, seriously, it is. It's like if I leave right now and do this, and this. That's what I'm trying to do with like vacation stuff too. It's like because now I got 2 dogs, can't really fly as much. So it's like if I leave at this time with dogs and we don't hit traffic, how far will we get in 10 hours? That's been my life. So anyway, hey, welcome to the podcast. Leftover podcast. Rose is out at a wedding. Hoodie is here.
Woo!
Riley is here as well.
Hi.
The Hood's chiropractor went well this weekend?
Yeah, so I went on Friday. It was really nice. He cracked my back. We've pretty much found out like it's like my left side of my back.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a muscle or if it's just like the left side of
Sure.
where it's like the 2 spine things are connected at.
Tailbone?
No, like because last week I talked about how like I don't know what they're called, but they're like the discs in your spine.
Yes, vertebrae?
Like vertebrae. They're connected a little bit, so they should be like a little bit of space in between them. But I guess on my left side, they're closer together than they should be.
Okay.
So essentially, by popping it, that's what makes the pop because air goes through it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because we talked to Oz about that. He said that there's no rumor to like the popping that stuff causes.
Popping your knuckles causes arthritis.
Yeah, he said there's
I'm
no.
good.
So okay.
Good for you.
So you have how many sessions left?
I mean, it's pretty much until it fixes itself. But the chiropractor was like, we'll go twice a week, and then obviously maybe phase it out, and then don't have to go anymore.
Does it feel better? Like overall?
It does. Like
It seems like you're walking better.
immediately. Yeah, like today was good, but like it usually like after the 3 hours after I have the chiropractor, like really great, and then it slowly gets worse until I see the chiropractor again. So like Friday morning, I was like really hurting because I hadn't seen him in like a week. So I'm hoping that I'm doing my stretches now, and I have an open space to do them. So we'll see what happens.
You see his little hand
No,
moving?
but that's like I've always been afraid of the chiropractor because I feel like once you crack the seal, you have to keep going for life.
It is kind of
It's never going to
addictive.
be, but it'll never get fully better. It's like Botox. It's like once you get it
damn
once,
right.
but it's like once you get it once, you can't stop doing it down the. You have to keep going forever and ever.
I mean, is that the worst thing ever that you're to
No,
have
but-
your spine aligned in the best way possible?
No, I understand. Like especially for like I've had back problems, and that's the worst because that's like your core. Like everything you do
Everything stems
involves
from
that.
there.
The main thing I've seen, because the first 15 minutes of my appointment, I put on like a heated massage pro roller.
Nice.
Is that I'm like the only one that actually has an injury at the chiropractor,
Really?
and everyone else is there for like lifestyle and everything.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Like, I wish I
Yeah.
could go for recovery more often than I do.
Why? Why don't you?
Well, because it's
It's
expensive.
expensive. It's very expensive. For the time you're there, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, I'd rather go get a massage for that money. I mean, if it was a necessity with like Hoodie,
Yeah.
different situation. Like Marshall goes for his hip once or twice a week.
The chiropractor?
Yeah.
I know that.
Because it's more of a holistic alternative to the other stuff he could be doing. We're very about, like
It's like acupuncture. I can't
exactly. Like why? Oh my God, you
do that.
would love
Dude, because
it.
there's what is that show? It's like 1,000 Ways to Die.
Oh.
Okay.
And like there's somebody like turned over and like they rolled over and that'd be my luck.
All of them went in.
Yep.
Did he die?
Yeah.
Oh.
It shows 1,000 Ways to Die. Yeah. So that's like
I mean, I thought it was just ways you could die, not
no, it's like
everybody
real.
died.
It's like real people like stories. It's like
Oh.
They
actually
look at
happened.
they look at like the newspaper clippings
Yeah.
back in the day, like, oh, that person died in a gold
God,
mine.
I loved
Some of them are
acupuncture
wild.
though. It was so good. Oh,
Yeah, but isn't that that's odds with that? Isn't that kind of like hokey? It's like not like real medicine. It's like
it's not. Is any of it real medicine? Is massage real medicine? Like the theory behind it is if your body is a river and then you get rocks in the river, it can't flow very well. So basically, the theory behind it is the needle.
Like kidney stones.
What?
Oh,
the needle goes into the rock and then dissipates the rock, and then your body can flow freely again.
Yeah, but I feel like massage, at least that's
massage
legit.
Does feel good.
Right.
That's why you got to go get that massage acupuncture combo.
Oh, man. If I had $1 million, if I could have a masseuse on staff.
Just give me a robot body.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, literally, people are asking me, what are you doing for your bachelorette? I was like, nothing. But if I do something, it's going to be a spa day.
Oh, got you. Well, we got to plan the bachelor party.
We do. I think it's a little bit easier, though.
Yeah, it's going to legit be like, we'll find a weekend, everybody can just go to my house for drinks.
Yeah, because that's what all Marshall wants. Like, he's not like the one that wants to go out and do the huge hoorah at all, which I love. And honestly, get him drunk. Just don't make him throw up.
Well, that's kind of the.
Because you did that the last 2 times that we drank
that's kind of like the point. That's kind of the point. But you also made us get him drunk the last time.
I did. I was encouraging it.
And then you sent him back in the house for something, probably the biggest mistake.
I had him sent him back in my house because I have this one like little like I actually bring it every day for work with my breakfast now, like this little coolie thing or whatever. It's my favorite. I've had it for years. It's from Atlanta, and I was like, no,
it's like a
cooler
tumbler
for my lunch,
okay.
or for my breakfast.
Hey, why'd you bring that to the party?
Because I had my energy drinks in it.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't drink, so I brought energy drinks.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
But I sent him back in there, and then I like waiting. I was like 5 minutes. We're waiting for the nanny. 10 minutes. I'm still pregnant at this point, remember?
Yeah.
And I was feisty and tired. And I walk in. I'm like, "What are y'all doing?" Shots, of course.
Well, yeah. What are we gonna do? Marshall came back in, and it's like there's a means like your party who pukes and rallies. Your homie pukes and rallies. Like he's back. I'm like, well, we gotta do this.
Here's the thing. At John's parties, you go downstairs, you come back a different person.
Absolutely.
That's the thing too. Is that last shot is one that did him in because we got home. I can always tell Marshall's getting real tipsy when he gets like super lovey-dovey and emotional.
You're welcome.
He's not really always that way. He's a pretty like. He's like, never mind. I won't embarrass him like that. But by the time we got home, he had thrown up. I was like, you gonna puke in a minute.
Going down to my basement is like the Dagobah system in Star Wars, where you go down and you see what you could be. Like when Luke sees himself as Vader, or Rey sees herself as like the dark version of her.
Riley, you got
That's
that?
what it is.
Mm-mm.
You remember what movie is that one from?
No idea.
Oh, okay.
You haven't seen all the Star Wars, have you?
I might have seen all of them in pieces, like full.
You gotta watch them all, Marshall.
Why?
Because it's fantastic and he loves it.
I mean, I guess he does watch all the Real Housewives.
You watch Mandalorian, so this.
I liked Mandalorian.
Right, this helps you understand like the whole thing of all.
Don't you guys get annoyed though when I'll watch a movie, which I'm actually good at about this, so don't you try to lie, and it'll be like, wait, what? I don't understand what's going on.
It's different than when a movie we've already seen versus that first Star Wars one we all saw together.
I didn't say a word.
But I'm saying that was the worry of like we have been waiting for this movie for like legitimately 20 years. So like that was if it was like we're gonna sit down and watch all of them, I would expect questions.
Yeah, okay.
And not in a bad way. I think that'd be like a. Oh,
means I'm interested.
You're paying attention type way. I think that's just there's a lot. There's a lot of Star Wars stuff. So anyway, that's that. Weddings this week. Very excited for that.
Yes.
I do think again. I don't mean to be a stickler, but Mallory told me years ago I could speak at that wedding.
What is your obsession with speaking at weddings?
If you tell me I can do it, I want to do it.
But why? If they haven't brought it up again, John, I don't think it's something that's expected and or warranted.
I brought it up because
I know you did.
Because there's nobody better at doing like the slight burns that everybody can laugh like, oh, it's so true about this person, and then you tie it in with the sweetness.
I feel like you should just start a new business venture, a little side hustle, if you will, of you just being a pinch hitter, best man, speechwriter.
There's a movie about that. Kevin Hart's.
Okay, well, go do that instead of forcing yourself upon people's weddings.
Kevin Hart and Josh Gad. It's called.
Go do that.
Hold on.
I forget what it is, but I feel like you would be great at that.
It's not the Wedding Planner, but hold on.
No, it's
Wedding
not the
Ringer.
Wedding Planner.
Wedding Ringer. I thought that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Really good movie.
Okay, well, I feel like you should make your side hustle with that and stop torturing our boss.
It's not. They're the one that offered it.
No, they didn't. I highly doubt Rob would ever offer
Mallory
that.
did.
If you put pressure on Mallory, she probably said yes.
No, Mallory would say no. Mal said yes. Said if we get married, you can speak at the wedding. Facts.
You know, I don't want to bother the bride the week of her wedding, but I would wager if we called her, she would probably not say that same thing. No, you won't.
You need to start keeping a diary because, like, then like these things are like, I have written proof.
Yeah.
It was this day.
Yeah, I'll call Mallory on the show this week. I'll call her on Friday.
Do not bother her.
Wait, should I call her Saturday, the day of the wedding? Hey, quick question. When can I speak?
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, just wondering. You give me a wink so I know when to go. Anyway.
John, we sort of need you around for the show, so please don't get murdered this weekend.
Wow. Hurtful.
Yeah.
Throwing out hurt. Hey, thanks for listening to today's podcast. If you missed the full show, search Your Morning Show. You can watch today's podcast on Facebook. Just search Your Morning Show, or Instagram, TikTok, YMS Radio. We'll see you tomorrow.